Hey guys, Tyre here, bringing you some more World Championships action. Playing for today, spawning in the north we have Nicko, or Noggano. Playing as US Forces, and his loadout is mechanized, airborne, and recon support. Base offensive in the south we have Isildur playing as Osir and straight away locking into Ostrupen. This is the upper bracket finals. Both of these players undefeated at this stage. I think Isildur has only dropped one game all tournament. Just an incredible run through the bracket. I think Noggano with similar results to these two players storming through the tournament. Some very strong performances. And quite excited to see Isildur as well, because this is my first look at him this tournament so far. I don't think the main broadcast has been covering his games either. So here we are, first look at it here. Emily Fields is the map. Yeah, this is exciting stuff. Upper bracket finals. Tank traps down on the fuel point. Going to wire that off as well. Nice cover position there for Nicko going forwards. Similar story over here for Isildur on that fuel. Looks like we're about to see the first clash around this VP region. Pyos might spot the Rifleman long range there. Rifleman coming around the corner. MG42 a little bit further back. And there we go, Rifleman get a couple shots off. Pulling back now. Nicko going for the third rifle squad here. Looks like maybe taking a... Well, I created this build, DVM, with this build, but I don't know if it was actually him who invented it. Slightly out of range there with the Rifleman, now inching forwards again. Good cut off there. Neutralizing that munitions point for Nicko at the moment. And yeah, WC51 now. So previously, in tournament play it was kind of more popular to go for like 2 Riflemen into the WC51, but this tournament we've been seeing a lot more 3 Riflemen into WC51. Ostrupen slowly winning that fight over here, and now 2v1, Rifleman going to be in some trouble. Trying to push onto the cutoff here. Do have some nice heavy cover. The MG targets that model standing on the edge though, might get suppressed. Has to reload. Here comes the WC. Popping the machine gun upgrade shortly. And manages to reconnect the munitions now. Ostrupen going to push onto the cutoff. The rifle squad did get suppressed. WC51 about to pop the upgrade, and that will help immensely. But so far, not looking too good for Nicko. And there we go, just in range of the MG, and that does do some pretty good damage to the WC51 as well. A little bit extra penetration on the machine gun. Tries to pull back a little bit. Already tier 2 down for Isildur. This is such a fast timing, and that means WC51 has to be very cautious, because they will have access to the Faust already. Doesn't have munitions for it quite yet, but does have access to them thanks to the tier 2 tech structure being down now. So yeah, maybe that's one of the weaknesses of this WC51 build. You do get it out slightly later on and won't have time on the battlefield where the enemy doesn't have Fausts, not as much time at least. Just pop down here on the cutoff. Richland doing their best, but they're quite clumped up. The flame burst doing a lot of damage. Each burst, you can see how much damage. Oh man, that's the worst kind. Wow, nearly gets the wipe there. That flamethrower was so nasty. Just every burst, chunking 3 models at a time there. It's hard because Nicko at this stage, he kind of needs to drop those models to be able to reinforce them, because he doesn't have an ambulance back at base. Okay, pops the marked vehicle on the WC51. Always pays to check the veteran seat on the Rifleman when getting aggressive like this. Make sure they're not going to pop an AT grenade on you unexpectedly. In this case, that is not going to be happening. Lieutenant trying to get in position here with the bazooka. WC-51 all in a bit of trouble here. We've got a couple of riflemen coming out of base. None of them very close to Vet 1 though. WC-51 backing around the corner. Tense moments. Oh man, hung around a little bit too long with the machine gun. Is it just me or is the Thompson not firing there at all? What's going on? Okay, there he goes. Must have been reloading. Unfortunate timing there, I think. If the Thompson was firing, he would have got the steal on the machine gun there. A little bit unlucky for Nicko there with the reload timing.
We're getting plastered over here.
But yeah, Panzergrenadiers are out. A lot of low health units here for Nicko.
Objective secured. The enemy is overrunning.
But he wants to get that Stewart out before he gets the ambulance out. Oh, he's actually a little bit late starting his tech here. That's delaying his Stewart timing there. That's a pretty big blunder. Stewart should already be in the works right now. In fact, you know, mate, could even be close to coming out. So yeah, big mistake there from Nicko, missing his tech timing like that. 222. Oh man, it can do so much damage when they're on the wrong side of heavy cover like that. Look at all these low health riflemen. Nicko just can't afford the manpower to get the ambulance at the moment. Popping the marked target again. And that one actually decreases the armor of the vehicle. So will help the WC-51 penetrate it. Compare that to big push out onto the far side. Austrian behind heavy cover though. Retreating now. Compare that to the Soviet marked vehicle, which just gives a straight up damage bonus. Charging in there, drops 2 riflemen on approach. But slightly late retreat there from Isildur. Should get away safe, but that was a little bit risky. Got a whole bunch of ace mines down though. Looks like Nicko not going to charge into that. Spotted those and decides to disengage. 222 back up and healthy. And Pack coming in now for Isildur. We have the Stewart out. But yeah, I mean, this could have been out a minute, maybe even a minute and a half earlier than this. And that would have been time, you know, that the Pack wasn't on the battlefield. So it's a pretty big mistake there from Nicko. Okay, Lieutenant, you don't want to be moving into heavy cover against a flamethrower like that. It's quite a lot of damage. Stewart and WC-51 in formation coming across to the side. And this is a good idea because, you know, WC-51 has such long sight lines. You have a good chance of seeing a Pack and avoiding it. Yeah, I don't think... Okay, we've got a teller down there for Isildur. That's a very nice position on this map. Very common position as well. Do you have the sweepers for Nicko? And finally has an ambulance down now after that Stewart's popped out. But man, he's suffered a lot of bleeds so far. Actually ahead in the KD though. I'm a little bit surprised about that. Oh, there we go. Pack connecting. Ostrupen not quite in range there for the Faust. Stewart trying to do some damage as it backs out. Oh, WC-51! Oh man, Nicko late pulling that one back. Should have seen that rotation coming. And he loses the WC-51. Oh, Ostrupen could not quite get the kill. Good dodge on the grenade there. Oh, and now Nicko's also tech grenades. Ostrupen have to get out. And Nicko managing to hold on here. But look at this Isildur, you know, times his Pack retreat so well there. It's just never in danger of going down. Rotating his machine gun as well to try and deal with this incoming threat. From multiple angles here. Got the Pyos. Got the machine gun backpedaling. Layered defense here from Isildur as he retreats. Doing really well, and meanwhile just capping up the entire left hand side of the map with the squad of Ostrupen. Such impressive play here from Isildur. Okay, he gets a little bit too close there. Stuart takes a Faust. Gonna slow it down a little bit. Ooh. Is that a grenade? Yeah, grenade. And Pyro goes down. Drops a flamer too. Do we have a machine gun covering that? Oh, but he pops out some smoke as well. You can crew dropped slot weapons like that while suppressed. Just not drop team weapons or decrewed vehicles. So yeah, he didn't have to pop out the smoke there, but might have saved him, you know, maybe 2 models of that squad from taking damage from the 222, so that's alright. Rebuilding the Pyos now. But in the meantime, you know, he does have to be a little bit cautious with the 222. Otherwise the Stuart could come through and kill it in about 3 hits. Forces back the Peagrins nicely there with the Stuart. That's exactly what you want to be doing. Pack coming out this side now. Dipping in the center, getting some sandbags down there as well as Isildur. Sandbags on the far side, holding strong for the moment. Pack setting up. Stuart takes 1 hit, backing out now. And Isildur starting his tech up. Battle phase 2 in the works. One flamer coming forward, so Ostrupen have to scatter. But this is so hard for the Ostrupen, right? Because they have to be in cover to be effective. Otherwise they only have like 1/3 of their regular accuracy. But the flamer... Oh, look at that damage from the grenade! Slightly behind them. I've been trying to get the wipe here, and they do! Just incredible play there from Nicko. That rifle flamer squad getting the work done. Grenades onto the Peagrins. These grenades are working out nicely. And I feel like that's another... Oh, late retreat there from the Lieutenant. Could go down to the Peagrins now. Get away. And I feel like that's another development this tournament as well. Instead of going for like weapon racks, going for more grenades against Ostrupen. Yeah, they seem to be working out really well for Nicko so far. Getting 2 wipes, I think it was. Ostrupen and Pyro down next to those grenades. Okay, so side tech from Nicko, getting out an AT gun, combining with the... Oh, takes a Faust. Captain. Because he's expecting a tier 3 vehicle out any time now, and he's right about that timing. About 30 more manpower, and he's going to have a Panzer IV. So it's good game sense by Nicko, and if he tried to go straight up here, things will go horribly wrong for him, because especially, you know, he hasn't teched weapon racks. Well, yeah. So he doesn't have access to any bazookas, so he needs this anti-tank gun. He can't hang on for a Sherman with this grenade style, because yeah, he's got no bazookas. So this side tech to Captain is 100% necessary here. Otherwise he could just completely bulldozed by this incoming Panzer IV. Looks like he did sweep the S-mines over here. I didn't mention that. Nice to see though. I suppose, you know, the Captain is a decent option if you don't have weapon racks teched. You can get access to a squad with a bar, which is quite nice. They have access to smoke grenades as well, which could be handy. You know, we see a lot of double machine gun strategies with Ostrupen recently. So having another squad with smoke can really help against that. And a second AT gun coming in for Nicko. I wasn't expecting that. I thought with one AT gun he'd just try and hold on. Because, yeah, he's not going to have enough manpower to tech up and get a Sherman at the most rapid timing here.
Anti-tank gun, ready for action.
because of this manpower expenditure investing to the second AT gun. So interesting tactic here from Nicko. Second AT gun, I mean double AT guns, they're very strong.
Crowds are taking one of our points.
Almost never the wrong decision. So he is, deciding to delay his Shermans. Try and have a stronger phase right now. And he is in a dominant position. He's got a lot of pretty well vetted infantry, which performs very well. Here's the Osttrooper. We do a rebuilt squad from Isildur. Okay, T-gun. Bouncing. Missing the follow-up. Oh, going for some attack rounds there. Cheeky stuff. Both AT guns. Oh, Flamer coming in. We've got the pack coming across to deal with the Stuart. Oh, this could be trouble for the Stuart. Panzer IV comes forwards. First shot. Hitting the tractor though. Oh, does he get in range for the snare? Not quite. Oh, but he stops there for a second. I think he might have given an order not to throw out the snare there. Close call for the 2-2, and that's going to have to be very cautious. Gets the double AT guns here. Oh, okay, very good dodge on the grenade that time. Not going to be a victim of those tricks twice in a row. And 2-2-2, maybe thinking about coming in here for the wipe. Pulling back though, squad came in with the snare and pulling off to deal with the captain, which doesn't have a snare. Stuart coming across this side now. Panzer IV rotating here as well. But the Stuart has to disengage. Osttrooper charging forwards, threatening the snare. Oh, and they do get in range, man. But the snare getting cancelled there, though it's snaring model going down. And now, oh my god! Big shot from the Panzer IV saving the day. I think otherwise that squad would have gone down on retreat there. That Panzer IV, that was clutch. Good shots there from the double AT guns. Stuart coming forwards, but he's in a bad position here. Pack gets one shot through. And a second, one shot from death now. And taking up the VPs, Nicko, he's up against Osttrooper, very strong in the early game, but only 60 or so VPs behind, so he's looking pretty good at the moment. Hasn't lost any squads. Only lost the WC-51. He's in a good position. Second squad of Pyos out for Isildur now. I need faster repairs on his vehicles. Does delay his second tank a little bit though. But he might be thinking, I've been seeing a lot of players maybe go for one Panzer IV, then ticking up on this position, going for something like a Brumbier. Or in this case against double AT guns, could be considering a Werfer. Just getting one super early and then into something like a Panther. Yep, and he is indeed going for battle phase 3. On top of that, it's strong with Osttrooper because they get access to the LMGs as well. So it certainly makes sense. Will help them fight against the riflemen. Grenades exchanged. PBMs come out worse for wear though. Double Flamer Pyos charging in here. But they're right on edge. Looks like they're only hitting one model of that rifle squad. Not doing too much damage. Meanwhile on the far flank, Panzer IV doing a lot of damage. Should be charging in, trying to pressure the AT guns, but Stuart holds the line there. And Lieutenant charging in with the bazooka, missing that shot though. And the machine gun covering the center nicely. Panzer IV rotating. Got the smoke out. But here comes that nasty Panzer IV. It's got some big hits so far, already at 9 kills. Charging in here against the Osttrooper, grenade out. Oh, no reaction. Threw a little bit deep though. Not a direct connection. Osttrooper going to survive. I think he's maybe expecting a bit of a dodge there, kind of throwing it, looking to catch the dodging direction. Playing some tricks as Noggano, but in that case, or Nicko, in that case, the tricks do not work out. He sort of just didn't react at all. That's how it goes though at this level, you know. Playing those grenade mine games. And battle phase, the heavy Panzer Corps is down. So that's kind of why Isildur is not super strong on the battlefield right now. Investing a lot into tech. Speaking of tech, Nicko about to pop his first Sherman, and it's of the 76mm variety.
Our capture point is being overrun.
Oh wow, I don't even... Yeah, P-Green's building some sandbags themselves, nice. Here comes the Steward on this side. Panzer IV rotating for that. Pack holding in the centre. Open up on the 76mm here. Oh, it takes 2 hits as well. It's going to be out back for repairs. Not the start that Nicko was hoping for there. And yeah, it is going to be the Werfer. Alright. Also, you know, equipping all the Ostroupen with the LMGs now, so it will actually perform quite well against the unupgraded riflemen. This is kind of a good counter to Nicko's grenade heavy style, punishing the fact that these riflemen don't have the bars. Stewart hanging around, and comes the pack. A little bit risky here, this AT gun completely undefended. In the battlefield now, so Isildur's going to be looking for an opportunity to get one of these AT guns, or maybe both of them if they end up clumped together. Speaking of clumped, that AT gun was kind of clumped on the light cover there. Just kind of scary. Everyone bouncing there. 76mm on the far flank. Just in the retreat. Okay, here comes the Werfer going after the AT gun. No dodge from Nicko. Has to leave it set up there. Otherwise the P4 could charge forwards and kill the Stewart. And the Werfer barrage did a lot of health damage. You can see he got a lot of veterancy from that, but 0 kills. 06mm on the far side. Does have the sweepers here, so he is, you know, relatively safe in this region, but doesn't want to chase in any further than that. This is what I was talking about. Captain with the smoke, assisting in the centre. Oh man, that Vet 3 rather, 222. Spotting super long range for the pack, and 76mm getting forced back again. Things having a tough start. Getting a lot of damage from the pack early on. Speaking of AT guns, double AT guns. Ooh, nearly taking down the Panzer IV in the centre. Very close call there. There's Vet 1 on one of them now though, so he had the take aim. Bonus range, bonus sight. Very, very helpful for getting that last shot through. A lot of reinforcements required from Nicko there. Still hasn't ticked weapon racks either. Well, this is a reasonable timing for it. He's got, you know, enough munitions for combined arms. Maybe just like squeezing 1 or 2 bars onto his squads could be quite helpful here. Okay, Stewart making a bit of a play through the centre. Forcing back the machine gun. Finds a window. Oh boy, this could be nasty. Panzerwerfer interrupts its barrage mid-strike. Stewart could be in trouble though, backing behind the building. Werfer did actually manage to get the decrew, even though I don't think he delivered the full payload of those rockets. He interrupted it about halfway through. Doesn't look like... Doesn't look like it. Oh, the AT guns recruit now though. And both of them missing. Okay. Pushing forwards again now. Backs out just before they get arranged for some damage.
Enemy forces are securing our
And
territory.
Nicko has been bleeding on the VPs quite badly over the last few minutes. It's about 180 behind since I last mentioned it. I think he's about 60 behind at that stage, so has been struggling for the victory point control over the last few minutes.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Good look at the KD, and now Nicko actually about 20 behind. Panzer IV has been getting some pretty juicy hits.
Okay, target.
Pulls back with his AT guns to try heal them up. Just, you know, he's playing it safe. He knows that, you know, if they're low health, they're more vulnerable to that Werfer strike, and that Werfer strike decrews both his AT guns. Could easily be GG right there. So we're all going for a Panther now, so man, I was right about the build. There's a barrage now. And gets the decrew. Man, this Werfer's running hot right now. Got a rifle squad nearby. Looks like Isildur going to try capitalize on that, charging forwards here. We've got the second AT gun out the back. That one recruit. Now the Panzer IV could even go down here. Oof. Close call there. Oh, and the 222 does end up going down. Double AT guns finishing the job there nicely. Pack nearby. Stewart on the far flank, but here comes the Panther. It's going to make it much trickier for Nicko. Looks like he is going for... Oh, takes a Faust. Panther could come in for the Stewart here. And he's playing this really nicely, staying out of range of the Stewart's shell shock. But the Panther gets cold feet. Decides to pull back the double AT guns. He felt was too much of a threat. Interesting. But yeah, he did have the option. You know, saw the Panther could have cancelled, could have gone for the Jackson instead, but he's going to back himself. The double 76 mils. Oh boy. Oh, no retreat from Nicko there. Loses the rear echelon. That makes those mines even more potent. I think we've only seen one go down so far though. Oh boy. Captain. Oh no, everything falling apart here from Nicko. Seems like he's getting overwhelmed. That's 2 wipes. Just for no real reason. Just leaving the units out there. Barrage coming in on the double AT guns. They was pretty clumped up. One of them goes down. Looks like the trees may be shielding a couple shots on the second. Oh, he doesn't even have the machine gun upgrade on these Shermans. Why? I feel like without the machine gun, they're just not very strong against infantry at all, which is bad because if you know he gets aggressive, he outflanks a machine gun. You really want the machine guns on your tanks. Oh, there we go. Hits the teller. That's the impact of not having the sweepers. And Isildur poised to pounce on that. Pack connects for an extra shot. Sherman here, popping out some smoke on the pack. He's got the double AT guns nearby, but they might have to advance a little bit. Mass rotation from Isildur really wants to take down that Sherman. It's backing out here. 100 VPs left for Nicko's. Looking a bit grim. No variancy on either of his M1s here. This could be a real good timing for the take aim, but got decrued. Oh, there's a Panzer IV's armor holding up there. Oh, not on that occasion. And the Werfer ready to strike. He's got it in position over here. Close range. Double AT guns. Once again, they're tightly clustered, which is good for taking down tanks, but does leave them very exposed to the Werfer. Coming across now, 76 mil. Okay, it's under some pressure though. Connects with the Stewart through the center. And there's the second machine gun. Oh! Major goes down on the far flank. And things are falling apart here from Nicko. He's having trouble holding on. And was trying to repair that 76 mil on the front lines. Now in trouble. Werfer coming through. Double AT guns stacked so tightly. But he gets lucky. Both of them survive. No. This rifle squad trying to crawl forwards but gets pinned. There's a 4 on the far flank. Double AT guns. Wow, they're staying here. And he's pushing forwards with them. Is this a misclick? Under threat now. LMG Osttrooper not even in cover get the decro on one of them. That is a huge blunder from Nicko. He's charging forwards, going to look for the Panzer IV. Is he going for a point blank engine shot maybe? No. I think he's just lost his patience. Going after Panzer IV there. Bit reckless. Even popped the target weak point. So if that Sherman did linger, it was going to go down as well. Man, it's all falling apart here from Nicko. He got about, what, like 2 or 3 just completely unnecessary squad wipes. Now it seems like he's lost his patience a little bit. Charging in like that with the Stuart. Okay, looks like he's trying to amass, you know, a critical mass of armor. Trying to go for a 3rd tank. And then with that gets super aggressive. Oh man, the AT gun nearly, does go down to the P-Greens. Barrage into the center, no dodge. Late dodge. Survives it though. But dodged correctly, dodged forwards. He retreated. I think he would have lost the squad there, so good. A little bit late on the dodge, but ends up working out. He tried to push forwards with that rifle squad as well. I thought he was going to straight away capture the AT gun. Which did leave him a little bit exposed here to the Panther. Could have just pushed in and killed that. He backed out quite safely. Double Shermans over here. Back setting up. Recrew on the M1 though. 76 more having to back out. Oof, everything getting through the armor. The armor of the Panzer IV holding strong. AT gun missing there. They're not going well for Nicko right now. Pushes into the center. He's draining on VPs. Isildur maybe looking for the triple cap here. And out back for repairs. It's finally scraping together enough manpower for another tank now. Oh, I popped combined arms for that briefly. I didn't notice that.
We're getting blasted over here. We're losing a capture point.
Did not really feature that much, I suppose. But yeah, here we go. Nicko just about there for his 3rd tank. Coming through. Pack in perfect position again here. Pops the target weak point, stunning that Sherman. Didn't quite get the decro on the AT gun though, so decides not to overextend. He doesn't need to overextend. It's just slowly draining out the points. He is in the comfortable position. Nicko's the one who's in trouble here. Resultant engine damage, that Faust. Panther coming in though. Getting the Sherman, popping out the smoke. Gonna try open up the capture. Does have some S-mines, but I think he crushed those, so this particular spot is safe to cap on. Yeah, he's got a lot of repairs required on these tanks. May hamper his movements a little bit. Try and check around because, you know, Nicko's probably going to get aggressive here with his triple tanks. So Telemine's not a remedy to that. I don't see too many around anymore though. Just that one over here that's been there all game so far. And here we go, 76mm. Finds an opportunity, jumping on top of the pack. This is what I was meaning though, without the machine gun upgrade on that. He's having trouble getting the decrew. Oh, very lucky, gets that hit there. Meanwhile, out the back, 76mm goes down to the pack. Staying on top of it here. He's popped combined arms maybe, or was that radio net? Gets the decrew on the pack again. M1 out, but getting decrewed by the P-Greens. And all of the 76mm Shermans are going down here. And does have a 10 range advantage. Can milk that, maybe get one more shot on. He doesn't have a spotter. He's going to pull back, play it safe and send in the Panzer IV to finish the job. Pops the Blitz as well. Range as quickly as possible. Oh, nasty Werfer barrage. Predictive into the VP area. Very well played by Isildur. So that's basically exactly what I was talking about. The Sherman's not having the machine gun upgrades. So if you do get aggressive, you know, catch the AT gun slightly out of position, it can cost you dearly as you try and get the decrew on it, and that's exactly what we saw there. And that was with Nicko actually getting some pretty lucky hits as well from the 76mm main gun. Doesn't have super good AoE. But man, what a performance from Isildur. You know, he's a little bit behind, losing that Pio, losing the Ostrip in the early game. The grenade style from Nicko working out really well, but he just knuckled down and played this so solidly. AT gun just always in the right position. And I really like his tick path as well. Going up to tier 4, getting the Werfer, constantly punishing the double AT guns being clumped from Nicko. Just wearing away at him here. And Nicko, you know, he had the moment there. He had the triple Shermans. They can work some magic sometimes. Not on this particular occasion. A couple of unprovoked wipes as well. Nicko for to this situation. Second Werfer firing, but missing. The 76mm coming in, a T-gun? No, it's going after the machine gun in fact. It's pretty well spread out and could lose that squad on retreat now. The T-gun pushing all the way forwards here, getting some shots on the Panther. VPs are low, down to 11. Doesn't have anything on the far flank, and a T-gun pushed all the way forwards there. P-Greens and Panzer IV pressuring it. It's decrewed, can get destroyed here. It's going to spell in for Nicko, going for a base barrage as well, just rubbing salt in the wounds. Oh man, another flamer. No. Is it the rear echelon? No, that was the lieutenant that was down there. 76mm charging in, but yep, a T-gun in perfect position. All three tanks are here. Does not end up going well for Nicko. So man, yeah, Nicko, I think he had a pretty strong early game. The grenade tech working well against Isildur, got a couple wipes, but Isildur just playing so solidly. I really like his tech path. You know, the LMG Ostrupen as well, I think countering Nicko's grenade style quite nicely because he didn't have any weapon racks, so it meant that the Ostrupen were trading quite well against Riflemen. Post tier 4 tech. Just playing really solidly, yeah, the Werfer strong against double AT guns. Very well played. Isildur up 1-0 in the series. Game 2 of this upper bracket final. And Isildur spawning in the north, playing his US forces and going for mechanized. A little bit surprising for me. I thought he might play Brits. You know, it's what he's most known for as allies. And I do feel like, you know, the universal carrier is very strong on this map, but going with the mechanized. Facing off against some Noggano. Changed his name to Noggano here instead of Nicko between matches. I wonder if he got the word from AE to do that. Anyway, yeah, he's Noggano now and got the Ostrupen. Interesting machine gun positioning here. Some good damage onto the rifleman, starting things out. Hasn't managed to secure the munitions back there. So I guess I'm going to try finish putting that tank trap while under fire. And looks like he's coming for a big old flank with these riflemen. I always like think that that is like an S-mine flag on this map. That's not the case. But MG repositioning nicely here for Noggano. Shutting down these riflemen. They're going to settle for this point instead. And thanks to all the damage that the riflemen took over here before, Ostroopman could maybe win, but they are behind light cover versus the heavy. Probably going to be quite a close fight. Look at this MG work though from Noggano.
We have been granted access to superior arms and soldiers.
He's playing it so well so far. Still in deep though. Go for the cutoff now, get rid of that fuel income. Finally does end up dropping 2 of those rifle models. But it looks like Isildur wants to stay on the front line so he can cap some of these back points with that low health squad and stay on the front lines with a healthy squad, get them into combat. Does manage to get them neutralized. Rifleman did get suppressed and Pyro is closing the distance. But here we go, WC-51 out. He's got the upgrade on it. Pyro's out on the front lines, so a little bit slower here for Noggano on the tech compared to Isildur last game, but you know how it can go. Just wait for those Pyros to retreat, and sometimes the retreat timings don't line up that well. Quite a lot of low health models in that particular squad that's going to be trouble for Isildur going forwards. There's Lieutenant coming in. Though I think he might have missed his Lieutenant timing here by a little bit. But maybe not actually with this build timing actually. Now I think about it, I think the WC-51 would slow it down by roughly this amount of time.
Lieutenant reporting in for duty.
Okay, 222 in the works for Noggano already. Take long for him to plant down that tier 2 tech. WC-51 outback for repairs. Pushing on to the fuel point, but we've got a lieutenant heading down this direction. Will handily beat that 3-model Ostroopman squad. Didn't get the full wire off though on that tank trap, so there's some nice heavy cover there for Noggano to make use of. WC-51 through the centre. The rifleman standing nearby, but once again no snares available yet on any of these rifle squads. He's going to have to be cautious. That WC-51 222 just charging straight down the centre, trying to exploit that. Lieutenant coming across, he's got the bazooka upgrading. Oh man, he could get a lot of model drops on this rifle squad now. They're so low in health. Only gets 2 though. WC-51 and bazooka squad coming forwards, and Isildur hitting his Stuart timing so much faster than Noggano did last game. And hitting the field, you know, slightly after the 6-minute mark. Because I think Noggano's was 7 minutes 30, maybe even close to 8. So pretty oh, nice tick here. 222 threatening the charge in there, but decides to pull back, pop the marked vehicle and the bazooka squad nearby. But at the moment, Noggano with almost all of the map control here. Gonna need that Stuart to help turn things around. And with this earlier timing on the Stuart, no pack yet. And it looks like Noggano was not expecting the Stuart to come in so early. He's trying to back away towards the Fausting squad. And Stuart missing a crucial shot there, allowing the 222 to survive. That is incredibly lucky. Stuart missing 2 of its hits there. Now he's going to try back it away down this channel maybe. That is just like absurdly good luck there for Noggano. WC-51 wants to come and finish the job. He just has such a long range on that. He's got another squad there going to go for the Faust. He's got the rear armor exposed. Oh, he survives.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Oh man, Noggano is a lucky boy. Now he's staying on top of that with the Ostrupen. Gonna look for another Faust. Oh, the WC-51 does way too much damage though up close, and now he's gonna lose that Ostrupen squad for the trouble. I think he probably, you know, at that stage should have realized he's going to lose the squad and just go for the Faust. Make sure he trades, you know, 1-for-1 Ostrupen for the OC-51 there. Slight error from Noggano.
Capture point is under attack.
But man, Isildur is playing so well.
Heavy truck waiting for deployment.
These are the kind of mistakes you don't generally see from Noggano. It just shows how good the pressure is from Isildur at the moment, forcing these errors. I know that feeling personally when, you know, you're playing against somebody slightly better than you. You just feel so under pressure at making so many mistakes. I think that might be the case here at the moment for Noggano. Crazy to say that, right? I mean, this is the upper bracket finals. But that's how well Isildur is playing. Okay. Little vehicles on the flank. Oh man, that could be a wipe. Really good hit there from the Stewart. Oof, that was a close one. If he chased a little bit more with that WC-51, could have got it. There was a bit of a traffic jam there. Noggano gets a second chance. No grenade tick yet from Isildur. He's going for a different path. He has got the ambo down. He's going for a 50 cal instead. 222 finds the OC-51. He's boosting it out of there so quickly though. 222 had a bit of a tough time getting around that corner. OC-51's back safely for repairs. The echelon taking a lot of damage here as they charge forwards. That did force a reposition on the machine gun, going to allow the neutralize in the centre. Now it's connecting on the far side. Now I feel like Noggano's pack positioning hasn't been as strong as Isildur's was so far. It doesn't have any veterancy on it. Doesn't land a single hit. Oh, pops the marked vehicle on that again. She comes forwards, pressures it away. Straight back up to full, coming across on the left hand side. And Pack just camped in the centre at the moment.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
222 up the back. It does enough damage to the Ostrupen as they charge in there. They have to retreat fast. Also land their bazooka shot on the 222. Noggano hurting for territory control at the moment. The two setting up now though. P-Wing's out here, so this is a strong position. Taking a bit of damage. Not going to connect though with no, misses its shot. Dodges the bundle grenade. Cal not quite in position on the AT gun. Could be doing a lot of damage. AT gun trying to destroy the heavy cover those riflemen are behind at the moment. Flamer coming in, finish the repairs. Should be able to get rid of the lieutenant quite quickly. And look at that, Isildur scattering to two heavy cover positions a little bit further back. Pops some incendiary rounds there. And Isildur has ticked weapon racks, got the bars out. Should be able to fight back quite nicely against these Pios. MG42 actually getting some AoE suppression on the 50 cal, slowing it down there a little bit. And 52 coming in now. WC51 capping on the far flank. Another 50 cal coming in for Isildur. So this is a pretty big divergence in strategy compared to Noggano, who went for grenades, went for the second officer, never teched weapon racks. Double machine guns and weapon racks instead, no second officer.
Contact! German infantry! Reinforcements in. Welcome to the
We did end up rebuilding that lost Ostrupen squad, doing some capping with it at the moment out the back. WC51 though, just way too much bleed. Vet 3, 16 kills, even behind heavy cover, those Ostrupen being chopped to pieces there. So he doesn't have bazookas on the rear echelon at the moment. And Noggano does have the Panzer IV in the works now. Looks like Isildur spent all of his munitions on bars, so this could actually backfire on him. Doesn't have very good defenses against this incoming Panzer IV.
incoming fire!
So it's the Stewart though, one bazooka and a couple snaring squads. Yeah, I think it was maybe a safer choice to go for the bazookas on the rear echelon instead of all these bars. But we'll have to see, you know. Still no veterancy on the pack. Has been in range, I think, for maybe 2 hits, but it hasn't landed either of them. But you can see the difference in AT gun positioning between Isildur last game with his pack and Noggano with his pack this game. Completely different, and so much better for Isildur. It's a huge difference maker. These light vehicles from Isildur have been so much more effective because the pack has been so much less effective. And, missing his shot again on the Stewart as it charges in there. He is just having a horror show with that pack. Man, that must be incredibly frustrating for Noggano. Missing every shot so far. Here comes the Panzer IV, and this is the moment when Noggano can really put the boots to Isildur. He just doesn't have any defenses. He's retreating with the rear echelon now. He's got enough munitions for one bazooka. Another grenade on the far flank. And they've got double bars on that rifle squad, so those P-Rens have their work cut out for them. Do end up winning that engagement still, but oh, good shot there from the P4 to a strong start here.
Listen up. Here's the deal.
I don't see any bazookas equipped.
Infantry,
I imagine they are though.
crowds are sniffing around
Yeah,
our
pushing
asses.
forwards, doing some
Tactical point
capping.
being captured.
Ostrupen with the way cleared by the Panzer IV on the far flank. But I thought Noggano might get super aggressive here, just charge in with the tank. He's in a good position to do a lot of damage here, but he's playing very conservatively with it, going from flank to flank. And not doing maximum damage. Oof, that could have been a wipe right there on the wrong side of heavy cover. Looks like he's going to try and stick around for the neutralize before retreating. Could still go down though. Panzer IV lands some nice hits. Isildur starting his progress on the first tank. Oh, Major could be in trouble. Needs to chase though. No, he doesn't. Lucky last burst with a machine gun.
They got wiped out.
Finishing the job there. And does have double bazookas on the rear echelon now.
Capture points.
So he did manage to fight back and he got some decent work done. Putting down some S-mines on the far VP as well. Giving Isildur a taste of his own medicine from last game. Isildur in good shape, hitting this tank at a very nice timing. 50 cal out the back, getting the suppression in.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Just sitting up, going to cover these rifle squads nicely. 4 on the far flank, getting some work done. Flanking the machine guns. 76mm coming over in this direction. Packed close to the center though. Can rotate over here quite easily. And Isildur pulling back quite early on. Stuart on the far flank. He's got the sweepers over here as well. Go for some attack rounds as they cross these S-mines. Wow, how did those S-mines not trigger there? So Stuart hit like the exact point where there were no S-mines. That is incredibly lucky for Noggano. Could have been wiped by his own S-mines there. Nice attempt by Isildur. Oh, speaking of standing on the S-mines, Panzer IV coming in, and that could be the wipe on the rear echelon. Goes for an attack round through the shrubs. Gonna chase around the corner here now. Okay, close call there. You do have the option, if you've got double bazookas on your echelon, you don't have to stand on the S-mines and sweep them. You can just attack round them to get rid of them. Can be the safer option to avoid situations like that. Okay, it looks like Noggano following the same build path, ticking up after getting that first Panzer IV out. Got the LMGs on his Osttrooper now. Oh my god, that Panzer IV shot, that was crazy nasty. And now Isildur's in some big trouble. Squad down here. And he doesn't have the safety of an AT gun to help him fight back here. And he's still a decent chunk of fuel away from his next tank. Noggano pushing in here. It's out there with the step on it very, very quickly. He really needs that second tank to get some damage done here. While Noggano takes some time off investing in tech. Still needs that second tank to arrive. I can fight back. Wow, I can't believe they got a Faust off at that range. And this could be Isildur pushing in. Noggano pushing in. Got the bazookas back there though, and the Stuart. Looks like he might have swapped the vehicle crews between the two tanks. To get some veterancy on the Sherman there. Bazookas connecting. Panzer IV just, trying to play it safe from range. Take some pot shots. Noggano looking to apply some more VP pressure. Isildur close to 200 behind at this stage. Certainly will be by the time he relieves this VP pressure triple cap running against him at the moment. You can see Isildur is prioritizing getting that fuel because he needs that next tank. Looks like he has side-ticked into the captain actually.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
Felt that he, if he was trying to save for the next tank, coming too slow. He needs the safety of that AT gun. Okay, he's pushing in here aggressively. Looking to get the wipe on these Osttrooper. The pack's in a nice position though. Does force the retreat. Only takes some damage on the Stuart, not the end of the world. Double packs out now for Noggano. Oof. That's going to be tough for Isildur to handle. Oh, a couple more S-mines going off. Rifleman on the far flank, stick around for the snare. Sherman getting aggressive, but the double packs are there. This is tough for Isildur. Oh man, that Sherman taking a lot of damage on his way through. Luckily this Panzer IV didn't chase around the corner, get the wipe, and has damaged engines, so can't come over and finish off these low health vehicles on the far side. 222 charging in though. Stuart jumps back in. Pops the marked vehicle. Stuart. He's tempted. He's tempted. He's got the veterancy on that 222. You can see it's super long range. Bringing the packs across looking for these wounded vehicles. Over there though, Isildur has to pull back, but this means he's struggling for territory control, struggling for VP control. They are really turning the screws here. T-gun out now for Isildur though. Oh boy! The sight from that 222. And there we go, the double packs finish the job so quickly there before he can jump back in. Ouch, big loss for Isildur. 6 engine damage on that Panzer IV. Double packs rotating across though to cover it. Bazooka connecting. Isildur finally back up to full health with the 76mm. Thinking about going for a dive here on to tanks perhaps? No. And fighting across all of the map right now. To keep track of. Packs rotating from side to side from Noggano. Noggano with such a comfortable amount of map control. Triple cap running. Isildur does have his fuel connected and he's just about there for a tank, but had to invest a lot of manpower into that anti-tank gun, so nowhere near the manpower for his next tank. And here comes the Panther. Oh boy, double AT guns opening up on 76mm. Oh my god, nearly went down there. Yeah, this is looking grim for Isildur. Every what direction he tries to come out, he's getting forced away here. Packs on the far flank over here. Okay, there's a slight vulnerability through the center. Oops. Bazookas. And the AT gun softening up the Panzer IV. He's popping the speed boost. Some bow rounds though on the AT gun get through. And he's charging through the center with the rear echelon. Doesn't quite get in range. He's got the 222 there spotting with the sight long range. AT gun pushing forwards. OC-51 coming out to the far flank. Regain some territory. Oh, and there we go. 222 goes down. A good long range shot there from the AT gun. And that was actually really good for Isildur, denying the sight that that's providing now. With the Panther on the field, it's going to be hard with the 76mm Sherman. Oh, did he pop the combined arms there for a little bit? Strange. Yeah, I didn't notice that because I don't think there are any vehicles or infantry next to each other.
The enemy is down to 75 points.
Okay, you see the difference the LMG on those Osttrooper make. It turns them from, you know, just something that's standing there to an actual threat. No machine gun upgrade on the Panther yet for Noggano. And if he's trying to save for the railway artillery, he's right about there for it. 6mm thinking about coming out to this side. AT gun super low for Isildur. This is crazy risky. Running around with it on this amount of health could go down very quickly. He's feeling desperate down to just 66 VPs. AT gun connecting there. Pushing back the Panther. Just trying to hang in through the center. Rotating the machine gun to deal with the incoming P-Greens. Panzer IV through the center. AT gun there, setting up. Still has the AP ammo active. Oh man, pack back up and set back up again. Okay, there we go, connecting though. Could lose his MG, not quite. Panther, meanwhile, coming in while the AT gun had rotated and decrewing the machine gun on the far flank. He's still spinning around. Panther with the rear armor exposed here. Could get some good shots in. He's got the take aim active as well, the long range sight. And some really good hits in. Railway artillery dropped though. Charging in the double packs in perfect position though for Noggano. 76mm goes down and Isildur calls the GG. Oh, so both players winning as Axis. Interesting games as well. Differing strategies. Isildur trying to not go for an AT gun, relying more on weapon racks. Got out that fast Sherman, but double AT guns for Noggano, boxing him out in the late game. Anyway, GG, we'll go on to the deciding match of this upper bracket final. Game 3 of this series, and it is the deciding match of this upper bracket final. Originally it was scheduled to be a best of 5, but some last minute format changes. Unfortunately, this classic series only going to be a best of 3. We are on Faymanville approach. And Isildur playing as US forces going for mechanized. I believe Noggano had faction selection. I think he was about 100 VPs ahead of Isildur in his win. I think yeah, Noggano was about 430 and Isildur was about 330. So yeah, Noggano would have had faction selection. He's chosen to go for Osir, which makes sense. You know, both players winning as Axis. But you know, different map could be a different story. I feel like on this map, maybe you have a slightly easier time as US forces. You kind of set up a lot more action in the north with all these site blockers. Have to wait and see how it goes though. Sandbag on the fuel there from Noggano. Jumps into the building, jumping out. Ostrupen pressuring Isildur's fuel early on. Both players sticking with the same build so far though. Ostrupen in the center, machine gun pushing through the middle as well. So that should mean the pilots can get forced away quite easily here. There we go, re-echelon retreating quickly. Sending all 3 rifles to the north. Okay, interesting. Does mean that Noggano is going to have some pretty good fuel control here early on. Holding out for quite a while with these pyros. I'm pushing in now after capping the munitions. Good switch of targets so quickly there from Noggano as they charge in and maximize the damage he can do. I've got riflemen coming in from multiple angles. MG was trying to set up on the cutoff, but now repositioning to deal with this threat. Isildur taking control in the north. No WC-51 from him yet though. Are you thinking about going for a different tactic?
This is how I die. Like this?
Okay, going for it now, but that man, he missed the timing on that by about 200 manpower. That is really late on the WC-51. Looks like 2 models here from the rifle squad aren't even firing, so they are getting ripped to pieces by those Ostrupen. Not doing much damage in return. MG positioning here for Noggano. Going to set up covering this angle. You can do this safely because the riflemen from this side can't charge in, they're too low. Meanwhile though, you know, re-echelon, trying to do some capping on the far flank. Ostrupen going to be there though to shut that down. Here comes WC-51 upgrading. But yeah, tier 2 tick already down for Noggano, and as I said, he's had very good fuel control so far, so that 222 is going to be coming in lightning fast. Basically, when the WC-51 arrived, already had access to the Faust. Doesn't quite have the munitions for them at the moment. He had access to them. The re-echelon combined with the WC-51 get the job done on the far side. In order to complete the capture there. MG42 setting up on the WC-51. Routine it out. And it looks like he's going to go for a push in the north now. Away from that machine gun. 222 about to pop out though. Oof, that's just such a fast 222, man. Not even 5 minutes yet. Re-echelon on the far side. Doesn't have the sweeper on them yet, prioritizing the bazooka on the lieutenant first. Just heading out this way now. Isildur about, you know, 25 feet away from his steward. That's actually providing that he's... Okay, yeah, he is taking that as we speak. But yeah, about 20 feet away from the steward. And that doesn't just feel connected at the moment, but about to lose control of it now. Oh, a lot of squads into the retreat path. Oh man, I think, oh, he turned away just slightly too early there, I think.
Carrier is now ready for
There were a
action.
couple more rifle bullets that could have come through onto that retreating Pyro.
A capture point is under attack.
It's off retreating now as the machine gun comes in from the side. 222 pushing in aggressively as well. Zuko going to try to get one off. Doesn't even look like there was a full connection there, and now could go down on retreat. 222 pushing in. He's got one model way out the front though, and one model way out the back. So Lieutenant does get away because of that split. Damage here from the WC-51 as the Peagrams try and hold the line. 222 thinking about getting aggressive here, pushing in towards Isildur's base. He has reinforced up the bazooka squad enough to threaten a shot. There's base barrels going down. Could be a team killer. WC-51. We can take a quick look at that. Oh, there we go. My video showing itself there. Well, look at all these low health riflemen though from Isildur. He's going to be bleeding a tremendous amount. Even though KD's pretty close at the moment. It's about to become quite lopsided as he tries to push out here. Does have the Stuart coming in now, and we do have a pack coming in from Noggano. Looks like he's pushing towards the north. MG in the center at the moment.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Just the vehicle on the 222 again, but the MG in the center locking down this rifle advance. Here comes the Stuart though.
Available, Commander.
Gonna apply some pressure. May try and force the machine gun out of the building. We do have the pack coming in. Stuart pressuring though. Looks like he's going to come onto the safe side of the building. He's popping the incendiary rounds. The Stuart on this side is going to have to reposition the MG if he wants to do some damage to the Stuart. The Stuart has pretty strong armor though. Incendiary rounds don't penetrate terribly effectively. Stuart does force the MG out of the building. Meanwhile, up in the north. Oof. We're just trying to get super low there. But the Stuart getting a lot of work done here early on. Avoiding the pack so far. Crushing away the S-mines. Clearing out the machine gun. Good start here from Isildur with the Stuart. And he needed it because he is in some big trouble. Finally got that ambulance out. And he has got a whole gang of low health units back here waiting for that healing.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Stuart coming around the corner here. Missing a shot on the 222, pack in a nice position to defend. Attack ground shot's not going to get through that wall. Okay, it looks like he wants to clear out that wall. Bazooka holding out for the moment, but Peagram's closing the distance. Stuart getting some nice hits up here in the north. Not stripping quite low after that. Staying at range, staying out of Faust range. WC-51 in a sticky situation is 222, but stepping on it to safety. Oh, maybe you're looking for a wipe here on the Ostroupen as they retreat. Stuart coming around the corner. Oh, really good hit from the Stuart's gun there. Going to chase him for the wipe on this Ostroupen, and he gets it.
We have lost the squad.
Noggano trying to push their retreat. Oh boy, this could be trouble though. Clears the arc just before the pack gets in for another hit. Stuart missing the killing blow on the 222 though. This is a dangerous game. He's got some riflemen coming in, pressuring the pack. Pack in trouble. No Ostroupen here for the Faust, which is what enabled this aggression from Isildur. Really good control of the Stuart here. Just incredible stuff there. That was a godlike push from Isildur. Now he's going to go for the steal on the pack. Oh, that might be a bit greedy. Peagram's going forward to try and shut this down. Stuart's already pulled back for repairs. Yeah. Going for the steal. One step too far there. Wow, he cruised it with the Peagrams. That's how desperate he's feeling. Okay, well, that was a really good push from Isildur. But he didn't manage to just finish the job there. And this time, he's going with a more Noggano-like style. Going for the second officer early.
Are securing our territory.
He has probably had a slightly tougher start in the very early game before the steward arrived this time. So, expecting a super fast tank. And getting an AT gun out this early never hurts. Still useful against the 222. Has rebuilt that Ostroupen squad that he lost earlier.
Rocket artillery is now available.
Noggano has completed his battle phase 2 tech now. Hasn't got his tech down quite yet though. Grenade out. Oh, that was a nasty bundle grenade. Lieutenant nearly goes down to that one. Stuart coming through, trying to punish this as hard as he could. I think he was within range of the Faust there. Yeah, well, certainly was there, man. The Faust range is just so insane on Ostroupen as well. Oh, and he's rotating up the north. Maybe going to try to capitalize on this wounded Stuart. A lot of riflemen around. AT gun exposed for a little bit here. AT gun setting up though on the 222. Does not manage to connect. Doesn't quite get the shot off in time. OC-51 meanwhile on the other flank, softening up the squad behind heavy cover. So the 222 is going to rotate over to that now. Isildur has stabilized quite nicely now. And that is the advantage of, you know, the double officer build. It does give you like one more squad on the battlefield. More camping, more field presence. Don't have to slow yourself down that much to get up that anti-tank gun. Okay, looks like he's reducing the tech structure right now. Still hasn't ticked. Oh boy, once again finds the AT gun out of position with no snaring squads. Pack could go down here. Stuart sitting on top of it for the moment, taking some damage on the rear armor though from the 222. Pack setting up. Faust connects, but the pack connects as well. Wow, that was huge. Oh, the M1 through the center takes down the 222 max range. MG has to scatter for Noggano out of the building. Oh no, he's trying to set it up here. That is going to get uber punished. Don't think he hit the retreat in time. Okay, so he gets it right back. That went from bad for Isildur, losing a Stuart to great. Steals away the machine gun and takes down the 222. He's in a really nice position after that. And oh my god! That grenade wiping the piles. I thought they were in heavy cover, but maybe the squad ran around the corner so the heavy cover wasn't defending it properly. Heavy cover bonus didn't apply. There's something that I haven't actually considered. You throw, because usually if you throw a grenade, depends on your position between the cover, but I suppose if you run around the side of the cover after the grenades come out. Well, that's how it appeared at least, that their cover bonus didn't apply. Panzer IV about to pop out for Noggano. He's going to need to do some big time work with it. He did take down the Stuart, which does mean it's going to be a lot easier for the Panzer IV. Doesn't have to worry about the Stuart coming in with the shell shock with the point blank engine shot assisting.
Make sure that BAR is good to go.
Okay, Isildur has ticked grenades this time as well, obviously, but switching across to more similar style to Noggano in that aspect as well. Second AT gun coming in for Isildur. So it looks like he wants to box out this Panzer IV with the double AT guns and try and ride his huge wave of infantry with superior territory control. He's already down to 146 VP, so he is in a tough position. Bundle grenade coming in on the central machine gun. Has managed to get the suppression in. Doesn't take too much damage. The M1 through the center,
Ready.
ending off the Panzer IV for the moment. Triple cap turned against Noggano now though, but should be able to cap in the center. The Ostroupen are struggling a little bit against these riflemen.
MG42 turret is ready.
Rebuilding the machine gun is Noggano now. Panzer IV going to come back through the center, but second AT gun joining in. At the back there, not quite in range. Coming forwards a little bit further. Double AT gun setting up now. Second one missing. Grenades. Good dodge though from Noggano. He's just so comfortable with that dodge as well.
Capture point is being overrun.
They are ripping through the health of those riflemen. Grenade out now. Good dodge though again. Charging forwards here. AT guns. Can't come through the centre. The Peagrin's still locking it down.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
MC-51 out the back capping at the moment. And Panzer IV has to be careful about pushing around the corner. Doesn't want to take engine damage. That's why he's trying to attack ground. Open up the line of sight as well. Good dodge on that grenade with the Peagrins, but it does force him out of cover. Now the machine gun out the back to get the suppression on. Here comes machine guns out the back. Noggano needs to rotate his one now. Second machine gun coming in for Noggano. Interesting, interesting. Isildur still needs to start the Captain Tech. But he's in a comfortable position here. He's got a good chunk of territory control. Oof, could lose his squad though. P4 needs to chase around the corner. Wow, no chase around the corner. That is a missed opportunity for a wipe there. Too busy trying to deal with his squads in the centre, getting harassed by the lieutenant smoking its way forwards. Got the bazooka as well, gonna stick around for some damage. Actually, has he got two bazookas? Grabs a grenade as well, hoping to catch those Peagrins. Knock off one model. MG inside the building though from Isildur in the centre. Such a strong position on this map. Double AT guns sent forwards for capping duties. P4 out the back, hoping for some repairs. It's a comfortable amount of map control now for Isildur though. He's surging forwards in terms of fuel. Got plenty of munitions as well.
We're losing a
Those
capture
grenades. Oh, grenade into the retreat path. Nice attempt. Slightly too late though.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Just a little skirmish here and there, nothing too decisive. Noggano looking for a way to crack through Isildur's defences, but he's having a tough time. That MG in the building, running so much control at the moment. Doesn't really have anything to break through with. This is generally where the Werfer comes in. Try to clear out these US Forces team weapons. Grenade out onto the Peagrins. No dodge, but they're behind heavy cover. Soaks half the damage. Jumps out of the building here, playing evasively around the manor. See if the Flamer squad nearby could bring that into action. Grenades exchanged there. Forces back the captain. There's a four coming around the corner, but Isildur. You better ring around the rosy around this big building. The Pyro Flamer should be able to take care of that though. Major already dropped. Looks like it forced back the machine gun man, perhaps in the center. No riflemen on the retreat from the P4, but they did stall for a long time up there. And that bought a lot of time for this Sherman to construct itself. Second Panzer IV coming in for Noggano, so here we go. This is another divergence compared to what we saw earlier. I guess Noggano feels like he's not in a comfortable enough position that he can afford to tick up to tier 4 here, but I feel like he really needs to. In this case, he's up against double AT guns and a machine gun. The Werfer would be so nasty here. And the double Panzer IVs are going to get boxed out hard by the double AT guns. This is a slightly smaller map as well, I feel like Fayetteville approach compared to not Mill Road, Amelie Fields. So double AT guns can rotate, cover so much more of the map very easily. Rayadi dropped on the AT guns. On the building, in fact. He's had enough of it. Okay, Sherman pushing through the center pack. Let's rotate to deal with that. Comes around the flank. Pressuring the machine gun with the grenade as well. Panzer IV opening up. Second Panzer IV coming in. Rifleman could take a lot of damage here. So far, a few 4 shots missing. It's a little bit lucky there. AT guns pushing through the center, missing their shots. The OC-51 just continuing to be a nuisance. Constantly pressuring the flanks. You see the impact of that vehicle if you don't take it out in the early game. So hard to kill and such a pain. Good shot there from the Panzer IV. Tegan was out the back getting killed. Before pushing forwards. Tegan missing. And Lieutenant getting a bit of a flank. Captain rather getting a flank. Lieutenant pushing on to the VP.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Before rotating to handle that threat. Back through the center. Double Panzer IVs in fact. That could be a lot of damage. Captain on the run, heading up towards the squads. We've got the second AT gun wheeling its way forwards though. And there we go, connecting on one of the P4s, the vetted one. And now connecting on the other. That's a lot of repairs. Only has one pyro at the moment for repairs as well. Going for a second pack. This is interesting. I feel like the second pack would have worked nicely with a tier 4 tech store. Instead of going for the second Panzer IV at this timing. Interesting. Made out. Have to expect it this timing. Slightly into a retreat path. Noggano not falling into that trap though. Double machine guns through the center. Trying to get the capture, but unsuccessful. Double Panzer IVs into the south, not repaired though. Going to take engine damage on one of them. Second 76mm coming in. AT gun rotating through the center. Dangerous situation here for Noggano. No, AT gun actually pulling back. So he's going to try pounce there. The 76mm Sherman at the ready, but maybe thought that he was getting baited in, perhaps. Naval packs are nearby now. But Isildur has steadied the ship, and look at the VP turnaround. Getting close to even. Double AT guns there. OC-51 finally goes down. Oh boy, 76mm Sherman spinning around there. Getting out now. Upgrading one of them with a machine gun. Lieutenant getting in here close and pressuring. AT gun setting up, but that does expose them to a grenade potentially. Lieutenant pressuring. Panzer IV rotating. The AT guns, oh man. Oof, I thought I was going bugs back there. Rear arm exposed. AT guns pushing forwards. Panzer IV getting out though. And once again, AT guns left behind here by Noggano. He's under so much pressure from so many different angles. Oh, one of them gets decrewed. A good volley of shots there from the rifles. It's the decrew on one of them. The other one's still under pressure. Panzer IV coming forwards again. AT guns are right there. He's come a little bit further forwards though. There we go. The Panzer IV takes a lot of damage, has to back out. Will Noggano be able to recrew this AT gun? He's bringing forwards the machine gun to cover it. He's got Ostrupen. But he's just got no territory control right now. This second Panzer IV has not gained him like any advantage, I would say. He's not managed to do very much damage with it at all. The AT guns for Isildur really boxing him out. And that's what I was talking about on this map especially. I feel like it's quite small. Easier to get your AT guns in position. And we saw how good Isildur was in game 1 of this series with his pack positioning. Carrying over nicely into this series as well with his M1s. Forces back the machine gun. Good shot there from the Panzer IV. But AT guns can maybe come forwards and kill the decrewed pack. Looks like that's what they're trying to do there. Captain ripping in. Does get the decrew again, and double M1s are over there. MG in trouble over there as well. Gets the recrew on that again, but man, these AT guns are getting decrewed so quickly here. I feel like Isildur's running really well in these engagements. Grenade out. Trying to deny the sight of the pack here. M1 spinning around. Oh, aggressive play here from Noggano, trying to save his pack. I think one rifle squad went down there. And this aggressive play is working out so well for Noggano. One of his Shermans very, very low. AT guns on the run, not in position to fire here. No kills yet for Noggano in terms of vehicles. Pushing in continuously. Sherman bouncing that shot, which would have been the end. Pegreen's still pressuring the AT guns. They're setting up. They've got this shot blocker here. Oh my god! Heartbreak for Noggano as he pulls back there. Loses the Panzer IV. Lieutenant was coming. Oh my god! They were so healthy there as well. 4 models, almost full health, and they just went down to that one hit, combining with the flamers. Oh man, things are heating up in this game now. But Isildur, both his tanks survived, right? Sherman shrugging off the killing blow from the Panzer IV. That's heartbreaking for Noggano. But then Isildur suffering the wipe from the Panzer IV, so things kind of leveling out. Trying to desperately go for the cap in the north, or maybe just the decap. Machine gun pops incendiary rounds, shuts that down. Madrati dropping here, pressuring the AT guns back. He's capping in the south. Noggano down to 86 VPs though. He is the one feeling desperate right now. Okay, there he goes.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Pi's out capping at the moment, so no repairs for that Panzer IV. And here come the double Shermans. Back up to full and ready to do some damage coming out to this side. Oh my! Pi's go down. Well, there we go. That's the damage. Pegreen's charging in, but yeah, Captain holds his line. Oh, takes a lot of damage. I think that was like the worst of both worlds there. Dodged just out of cover for that grenade to do a lot of damage. And gets the wipe. very lethal game all of a sudden. Incredible preservation up until this point, but he's getting violent now. Good grenade. Actually destroys the cover there as well. Couple of T-guns there, but he's got the major, so he sees that coming. The echelon smoke capping. Sherman coming around the corner away from the AT guns, opening up on the machine gun. Once again, he's got perfect sight of this thanks to the major. Backs around behind the corner. Panzer IV finally repair back up. He's going for a split on the Shermans, going for a third Sherman now. It could be a critical mass of armor here. Okay, there we go. M1's finding the Panzer IV. Can force that back for repairs again. Once again, he's only got one PIO for repairs. He's currently heading to the north. Using that second PIO over here. Very, very costly for Noggano at this timing.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Okay, Panzer IV coming down, not full health. Oh man, how did he get that grenade on just before he got suppressed? MG extremely low after that, just surviving. Double M1's out the back at the moment. Panzer IV getting aggressive while they're out of position. Maybe looking for a bundle grenade into retreat, but doesn't quite come good. P-Green's finding the M1 formation and herding them away. Smoke through the center from one of the Shermans. One of the M1s gets decrewed by the P-Greens. Now that's on retreat, and that's actually just a regular Sherman now, not the 76mm. Change of tactics here. Maybe you're looking for a slightly more anti-infantry focused tank. Still leaving on AP for the moment though. Takes a big volley on the double packs. Oh boy, before blitzing. He's behind the building in time to save the day. He's just there for repairs. Don't have veterancy though, so repairs are not going to be super fast. Second Panzer IV coming in from Noggano. Clock is stopped at the moment. Both players with the squad stalling in the center with the smoke. Second AT gun recruit again by Isildur. MG42 there for Noggano. Allow him control in the center. Looks like he's maybe trying to get a flank cooking. But P-Green's charging forwards. Oh man! Nasty hit. Ostroupen on the run now. 76mm again. Some good hits so far this game.
Watch your ammo.
In a moment.
We have a new Panzer IV.
Pause. Sherman coming in from the angle. It's kind of just who can position their AT guns better at the moment. Doesn't take a big mistake. Double AT guns catching these mediums out of position for a second. And they can go down. Is that a rebuilt 50 cal? Interesting. Hold on to the VPs with that, I imagine. Taking a lot of damage from the double Panzer IVs. Here come the double Shermans though, looking for the flank. Double packs in a nice position, and the Sherman goes down instantly. Double AT guns are there, but they miss the killing blow on the Panzer IV. Oh, but not that one. That was the vetted one with the Sabot rounds. Was that an attack ground? Would have been right on the edge either way. So both players losing one of their tanks here. Good suppression there by the MG. Noggano capping in the north though. Major capping over in that area. Okay, smoking in the center. Gonna do some capping. Into the north, super clumped up on cover. He tries to spread out. Exactly what he does. fact that he's stalling there makes Isildur think, okay, a Panzer IV must be coming up here. Backpeals a little bit, not the case. MG on MG action close. But it's Noggano going to be the one pulling back. Ostroopin pushing onto the far VP. Full on capping wars across the map. Almost dead even in victory points right now. It's such a crazy close game. Really good for the third match. Oh, Major could be in trouble here if the Panzer IV gets a nice hit in. Well, that was a pretty good hit. Panzer IV may be hesitant to chase in any further though. So it does get away alive. Peregrines in the centre. Looks like the MG was reloading though, so they do get away. Double AT guns. All exposed. Panzer IV, fresh one from Noggano pushing forwards here. Decides to pull back. Didn't have enough support there. Double AT guns there for Isildur. Okay, he's dropping the railway artillery. He's already taking a bit of damage on his tanks. Isildur pulling back. And reacting to this quite quickly. I think he shouldn't take too much damage here. Yeah, there's one straggler model kind of lingering, but AT guns get away unharmed apart from that one lad. I've got to be careful coming back across this way though. Could scatter over in this direction. Oh, yep, I called it. Oh no. He does have the re-echelon. Can go for the recrew straight away. It looks like Noggano's not going to push in after that. Maybe he didn't notice that. Have to be careful with the double Panzer IV shooting like this. They could easily scatter into his own Ostroop and blast them. Good smoke here from the Sherman covering the machine gun. But still both of the rifles are snared. A T-gun opening up on the Panzer IVs through the centre. Desperate VP hold here for Noggano, but at the moment he's got the pyros in there as well, and they're needed for repairs on these Panzer IVs, which are quite low at the moment. 108 in, but in the building holding. So not going to get any territory over there. Sherman rebuilt for Isildur. This one repairing up. So he's going to have 3 Shermans. Can get aggressive with that, but he's struggling for the VP control at the moment. It's a little bit low on infantry, you know, lost his officers. Lost one of his riflemen. So it's translating into not terribly strong captain power at the moment, but this is where the Major can really shine. Vet 3 now with the passive sprint, really good at being sent out to cap the far flanks. Currently covered by the machine gun, but Sherman's heading over in that direction now. Double AT guns coming out from base for Isildur. He's trying to get something going here. Panzer IV is low. Taking a hammering. Double AT guns connecting out the back. Sherman's missing and bouncing a lot of shots here in a row. Panzer IV somehow surviving that unusual amount of health. One of the Panzer IVs goes down. Both the Panzer IVs goes down. A max range shot from that one. Finishing the job. Oh, that just went so well for Isildur right at the end. He popped the combined arms as well. Boosting up the rate of fire there. And now Sherman coming through. Heading up to the north. I thought he might try just like charge in and get aggressive. Go hunting for these double AT guns, but he's not. He's sending them up to the north. Switching over to HE rounds though. Popping the dozer blade as well. So it won't instantly go down to double AT guns catching it out of position. Double AT guns in the south pressuring that Sherman away. But still, the drain is on Isildur here. Oh, gets the suppression on there as the Peregrines try to get around the corner. He's pinned in the blink of an eye as well. Sherman coming in, pressuring the machine gun here. Noggano still holding on to the VPs, but Isildur getting something going through the centre now. Man, that HE Sherman doing some nasty damage. Pax rotating across, bouncing one shot though. Thanks to that dozer blade, the extra armour. Backpedals a little bit. Noggano late on the retreat here. Oh, so lucky that last shot missed. Okay, Sherman having to pull back now. Bouncing another shot. Wow, he's getting really good RNG. Oof.
The enemy
Could
is
have lost the
attempting
Sherman
to
there.
steal our sector.
Isildur playing a dangerous game. 76 mil coming in. Grenades into the center. Oh, onto the retreat path as well. Pyros could go down here. There they go. And they drop the flamer. Second time this series, we're going to have flamer riflemen for Isildur, right? G trying to set up here. Noggano desperate to hold on to the VPs here. Isildur down to 36, but overextending himself here. Sherman's looking to pounce these AAT guns. No near support. Could go down here. Sherman right on top of them. Doesn't have the machine gun upgrade. Could struggle to get the D crew. Good positioning so far from Noggano. Spinning around nicely to defuse this threat. Major trying to get the D crew on this one. This one's very, very low. But the Major is not doing that much damage. Oof, misses that. Oh, didn't even pick up the flamethrower in the center. Okay.
We have 50 points remaining.
And now triple cap against Noggano. He's camping in the center. Got the machine gun covering there to cover that one as well. He's got enough resources for another tank. He's just desperately trying to get the cap going here. Echelon going to get forced away, but he's stalling for as long as he can, dropping the Major RD on the machine gun. Try and hold on to the south. And he annihilates it there. Major turns its attention onto the Osttrooper, who are not in cover at the moment, so they're not doing almost any damage. Pack through the center. Finds the 76 mil, but one of the packs did go down to the Major. And now the HE Sherman coming in from the other angle. Looking to finish the job on the second pack. Oh, the 76 mil sniping the P-Green on retreat. Things are going horribly wrong for Noggano right at the end here. 76 mil coming from one angle, HE Sherman from the other. HE Sherman could go down here though. Trying to clear the arc. Oh, really good hit. Does end up taking down the AT gun. Osttrooper with the Faust can finish the job here. Oh, he recruits the pack down here, and that finishes the job. Holds on to both the packs. Who's gonna win? Flamer versus super low health Major. Flamer in the cover. He's desperate. He really needs this hold. Osttrooper jump into the building. Clock is stopped at the moment. The flamethrower squad goes down. Pack gets decrewed through the center. No rotation on this machine gun as well. Double rifleman finding a flank here. Isildur getting everything going. He's got enough munitions for a grenade as well. Pops the Sabot rounds on his AT guns instead to deal with the Panzer IV. MG does get away. Trying to hide behind the building. Gonna go for some attack rounds. Hope to get through. Unsuccessful for the moment. But the threat is still there. Oh, he's sent the anti-tank gun over here to cap, but the Major, the hero of the game, getting everything done here at the end of the match. Killing the Pyo, decrewing that pack over here before, killing the machine gun with the Major Arty. What a champion. MVP of the match, I have to say. 76 mil fully repaired, coming in looking to catch this low health Panzer IV. No pies for repairs anymore, remember. So there's not much he can do with that. 76 mil coming in. A lot of resources spare for Isildur, building another tank. Another one out back repairing. Doing some capping. Noggano on the drain here. Looks like he's going to drain out. Re-echelon stalling in the center. And there we go. Wow. That was a hell of a match. That third game, incredible play from both players. Isildur guts it out though. Gets the win. That was just a true pleasure to watch. That was incredible stuff from both players. GG, Isildur advances to the grand final.